Hey guys, it's WACK and I'm bringing you another Overwatch video, and lately a lot of people have been complaining about the tank meta and just how it's so boring and so stale. And I saw a meme, I was on Instagram, there was this Overwatch meme where it was the first 3 seasons of Overwatch. The first one was literally just a coin flip. Whoever won the coin flip, you win the game. The second one was literally a nano boosted Reaper, and literally that's just what it was. It was a Beyblade. And then the third one was World of Tanks, because pretty much season 3, it is a triple or 4 tank. I think even one time I saw a 5-man meta with a Lucia. Just like, I wanted to cringe at that, but it's understandable because obviously like the tanks are good. I don't want to say that just because of the game modes that the tanks excel, because I made the argument before that the game modes that the tanks excel at, because say on like Temple of Anubis, you're capturing the final B point. Who do you think is going to be a great push to that B point to capture that B? Well, obviously a Reinhardt, because he has his barrier. A D.va can fly in the back and just harass everybody. Maybe even a Winston. A Winston can do good, and then Zarya can just pop her ultimate right on the side of the map, and boom, you're able to capture the point just like that if you do have an organized team. And someone like even Roadhog can get the Pharahs out of the sky or just get those squishies. So all the tanks do well on that map because of how the layout of the map is. And obviously I don't like Temple of Anubis, but when I'm playing Temple of Anubis, I would rather have a lot of tanks than just have a lot of squishies like a Genji or a Tracer or even a Soldier 76, because I know you're gonna get taken out so easily, but if you have a tank, you're able to push forward. So I made the argument, well, one, make better maps like Oasis. Oasis is awesome as terms of not just having tank heavy organization for the team. You can have a Tracer, you can even have a Bastion. I see a lot of people going with Bastion on the spring loader, I don't know, the trampoline is what I'll call it, and they're able to go in turret mode, and you're just able to get kills when you're bouncing up and down. Even McCree with his high noon, he just has to go on the trampoline, boom, get 4 kills, and then he's done for. So Oasis is a good start for different map composition as terms of just maps for the competitive scene. Or I even argued like half different game modes. I suggested domination, I suggested hardpoint as terms of like King of the Hill, but have the point move every single time. Make different game modes so that the tank meta isn't prevalent, because the tanks are going to be really slow as terms of getting to these different points. D.va is an exception because 1, she has awesome mobility, 2, she has awesome damage, she has a shield, she has a high health pool. So in every single competitive game, D.va is pretty much going to be in there. A few things you can guarantee. You can guarantee a Lucio, you can guarantee a Reinhardt, and you can even sometimes guarantee a D.va, because those are just great heroes to have in a competitive scene as terms of like the higher upper tier, like in top 500 and Grandmasters, even Masters in a sense. When you're at like bronze or silver, you're going to have Tracers, Genjis, Torbjorns everywhere. But when you have a good team organization, those are just good heroes to use because, well, I mean, with the game modes and the way that the map is laid out, D.va is just going to do exceptionally well because of her toolkit. Now, obviously, with all the nerfs going on, they're trying to nerf D.va, they're trying to nerf Ana. I forgot to even mention Ana. Ana does exceptionally well in terms of a healer. Sure, we do have a Lucio, but Ana just does exceptionally well because she's able to heal all these big, massive tanks. It doesn't take much to aim because I'm on Xbox, right? And I would rather have like a Mercy than an Ana because it is much harder to aim on the Xbox joysticks when it comes to squishy targets like a Soldier or a Mei or a Junkrat or even a Lucio at sense. If you wanted to heal the Lucio, they're all over the place, and it's going to take precise accuracy for a good Ana to get some heals off. But when it comes to a Roadhog, when it comes to a Reinhardt, it's just a big massive target right there. So of course Ana's going to do good, but even they're nerfing her, but she's still going to do good because it just takes it just takes a few shots to heal someone if it is a good Ana. I don't know. I like, obviously I never played season 2. Obviously I never played season 1, so I don't really know how it was back then, but I knew Widowmaker was just an awesome pick with season 1. I knew like Genji and all these more mobile and Reaper would do good in season 2, but I would suggest to make different game modes and different maps to where the tanks don't excel. Still make the tanks good, but let the squishies, let the mobile characters like the Genjis and the Tracers do good in these different game modes to move away from the tank meta. In competitive Call of Duty, one gun doesn't do well for every single game mode most of the time. There is sometimes always that one gun, but even in Halo, in competitive Halo, not one single gun does good in every single game mode. It's better to have a sniper than a BR, and sometimes it's better to have a BR than a sniper rifle, or even sometimes a rocket launcher, because of the different game modes and what you have to do. competitive Overwatch, it's pretty set forward. You move a payload or you capture points. That's it. What if the point were to move in every single, like every minute? Or what if you were to have capture the flag where Tracer would do awesome and someone like Roadhog wouldn't do that great? I mean, Roadhog is kind of overshadowed with D.va, but even with D.va, like, if she were to capture the flag, she wouldn't have her flying ability all the time. She would still have to walk with her heavy mech across the end of the map. So you might want to switch out for someone like maybe even Hanzo. I don't know. That was just a stretch of a suggestion. But I don't want to say nerf the tanks, because D.va is just an awesome hero. She has all the toolkits that anyone would need as terms of health, as terms of damage, as terms of shielding, as terms of mobility. So she's just an awesome tank. So maybe she can tone down a little bit. Every hero, in a sense, is good, but in terms of the objective, they're not good, if that makes any sense. Like, to capture the points, you might want to have a Winston rather than a Tracer, or maybe even a Widowmaker. But if you were to try to capture the flag, a Winston wouldn't do all that great as compared to a Tracer. Winston will still do good, but Tracer would be 10 times better because of the objective. I don't know, just a suggestion. I'm not this big Overwatch expert, but I feel like no one's suggesting different game modes. No one's suggesting different maps. They're suggesting nerf this hero and buff this hero, nerf this hero, make this healer better, add hacking to Sombra so you can counter these different heroes. Sure, that can work. I mean, obviously there's much smarter people out there, but it's just a suggestion to tone down the triple, sometimes even 4 tank meta out there. I don't know, maybe you guys love the tank meta, but I would love to see more different heroes when it comes to competitive Overwatch, because it's pretty stale, pretty standard, and it sometimes can just get boring a little bit. Season 4, I don't know when it's going to come, probably in March or something, but I want to see what's going to be happening there, because if it's another tank meta in that, oh man, I don't know what's going to happen. So either way, just a suggestion, not set in stone, just an idea. Just add more competitive game modes, maybe some more maps, maybe tone down the heroes a little bit, but don't make that the main priority. I don't know, just an idea. So I love you guys. I thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think we should do as terms of straying away from the tank meta. I love you guys, and bye.